1.
Terrific shot. Maybe the CGOE shot was not a very good one, but even then, there was no way it was a good thing to pot that long red into the green pocket.
Eight. Nine.
Always worried the keeper will end up on the side cushion on that shot. Very straight, so I think if he's going to get onto red, he's going to have to use some force. Don't think he likes this shot particularly. Just screwing off the cushion for a red up the table. I know it's perfect on his red.
Twice reached the final of the shootout, which does suggest a certain coolness. Obviously, it's a very different form of the game, but you need quick thinking and you need to be able to sort of not panic.
20. 手机放下。
Yeah, it wasn't a simple shot. He sort of slowed down a little bit there. He had a series of not very easy shots and he wasn't particularly fluent. It was an early in for the frame. Is a red that goes to middle. Must be mighty close. It's the red directly below the pink. I think two factors here. I think it will pot, but it's a question of whether it can get through to the potting angle. It must be close, this. He seems unsure. He's had no table time to speak of tonight. He's desperately keen to make something happen.
1.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been a lot closer. He could have been in front coming back. There were a couple of
8.
key misses. There was a pink and a red in the first session. There was the last frame where he was 54 in front. And Xiao cleared up with 73. But anyway, that's all in the past. He's in now. And he knows that time's running out to make an impact on this final. Of course, it's his second ranking final. Judd Trump beat him in the German Masters last season.
9.
He's already been having a good season. Let's not forget he beat Ronnie O'Sullivan in the Saudi Arabia Masters. Got to the semis there. Big money tournament. And if he were to win the final, he'd become the new Chinese #1. He'd go above Ding into 9th place in the rankings.
$15.
Well, that is crunch time. That's pink with the top spin. Now there's no reason why he shouldn't go on
22.
and make a lot more here. The thing about him is,
23.
you know, he's capable of reeling off frames quickly, as Judd Trump found out yesterday. And all of a sudden he can wipe away a deficit in the space of maybe 40 minutes playing time. He is that kind of a player. Pretty devastating when it all comes
30.
together.
$31.
Yeah, he's a very enjoyable player to watch, isn't he? We saw that, of course, at the Crucible 18 months ago when he came so close to the final of the World Championship. And it must have been tough to take, obviously losing from 14-5 up, but even just coming into last season, the scars didn't really seem to be there. Maybe that's his
38.
age. Doesn't strike me as someone who's spent too long really dwelling on it. Maybe he just feels he's got a lot more chances, which of course he does.
$39. $44. $45.
Played that well, just to stun through the ball and end up perfectly on the blue. Timing shot that doesn't always go to plan. Can finish the wrong side of the blue, not the case there. At the point where just a couple more reds is what he requires.
50. $51.
Still feel there could be an awful lot of snooker to be played in this match.
So let's just checking the scores. This red,
58.
and it should be 7-4. And this surely, if it's going to
59.
turn round, is how it's going to happen. It's going to be one visit stuff from Si. He's been kept out at times during the final, so when he gets in, he's got to do the damage, and he has done in this frame. Whoever wins
66.
tonight, they'll be the 7th Chinese player to triumph in a world ranking event.
$67.
And you do feel if it is Si Jiahui, because of his age, just 22, then it could be the start of a long and glorious career. Remember the likes of Judd Trump in China breaking through, winning at 21. Of course, Ding at 18. We saw Ronnie O'Sullivan at 17 win the UK Championship.
74.
I mean, he could have been the youngest world
75.
champion, couldn't he, last year? Never know what would have happened against Mark Selby, of course, in the final. Anyway, that's all gone. Right now, he's looking ahead to the rest of tonight, and he's got on the scoreboard in this session.
82. $84.
Yes, and that opening red that he knocked in looked really tight as to whether it went. And, you know, you wouldn't have been surprised how close he was looking at it had he hit a ball on the way through to the red, to the right middle. But
87.
within 2 or 3 shots, it opened up everything. And this is the problem that Xiao
91.
Guidong knew he had, is that he's so dangerous. You don't want to give him anything because, you know, he can completely overwhelm an opponent.
96.
Very timely century, this, assuming the pink goes in. Exactly what he was looking for. Si Jiahui with his 8th century of the tournament.
109.
Beautiful break as well. A clearance of 109 from Si Jiahui. Listen to the applause. They want to see a close final. Back to just 3 in it. Xiao Guidong now leads 7-4.